Good to see you. Welcome back. Last time we did talk to you, it was January 23rd. You had just kind of restrained that calf, and you thought 4 to 6 weeks at that point. You're in that sixth week. So I guess just what has this rehab process been like for you? And what did it feel like to finally be given the clearance to get back out on the basketball court tonight?
Yeah, feel good. Feel a little bit rusty, but always something new in my career. Being out for such a long time, and not just one time, multiple times into a season. It definitely disrupt my rhythm, but at the end of the day, I just try to take it day by day, game by game. I'm happy that I'm back. And I'm just happy that I'm on the court. Like, it doesn't matter if I play 18, 20 minutes, 22, whatever. I'm just happy that I'm out there. I'm just in a mindset that try not to take nothing for granted. Obviously, did not play well tonight. But at the end of the day, I'm just happy that I'm out there, being able to help my teammates in any way that I can, and just do what I love, which is play basketball.
You were pretty adamant back then you were going to come back and play. But straining that calf twice, obviously we know, there's Achilles fears there. You even kind of referenced that in that. So what was that? Not that you don't think about those things in the past, but where was your overall health, your long-term health, and like your mental state, I guess, in this process of, I've done this twice, I want to come back, but I want to make sure I'm healthy, I'm not putting myself at risk. What was that like for you?
I think being in the NBA for 13 years, I've been injured a lot. I've sprained my ankles. I've hyperextended my knee. My back has been hurting me. Sprained my wrist. And I'm able to come back. Like, when the doctor tells me 2, 3, 4 weeks, I'm able to cut that time in half and come back. They've told me in the past 4 weeks out, I've come back in 7 days. They've told me 3 weeks out, I've been back in 4 days. So, I thought it'd be the same. And I think that's sometimes not good, because it's just like a false reality. Like, it's not always going to be that case. And I felt like this year going to be the same thing. Like, okay, yeah, hurt my groin, had to be out for 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Came back in I don't remember, 10 days. But I'm 31 years old. Just got to be able to be more smarter moving forward, because things that I was able to do in the past, maybe I'm not able to do now. And I just got to be more methodical with my rehab, the way I take care of my body, the way I play. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Moving forward, I just got to be smarter.
You talked about your rapid returns in the past. Why do you think it's been different this time? Is it because it's the repeated calf injuries, or just because of age, your
I'm
advancing
just
age?
I'm just stubborn. I'm just stubborn. I have a lot of smart people around me that tell me the truth, that tell me what to do. But at the end of the day, I've been in this position in life by fighting through things, and by just listening to my gut, and fighting through adversity. And sometimes that's smart, sometimes it's not smart, right? So times that have helped me be in a very good position, and sometimes it helped me to be in a bad position. So again, things that I can do in the past, maybe I can't do no more. Well, yeah, I just got to be smarter. Just got to be smarter. I'm not old, but I'm older for sure. I'm not 24 years old no more. 31, but I'm still 31 years old. It's not like I'm 36 or 37. But yeah, when you deal with a lot of soft tissue injuries, it's hard. Like, I've been dealing with knee pain in the past. It's totally different. If you're not able to take care of your soft tissue injuries, they can linger, and I think that's what have happened this year. And I feel like I've been playing the whole year with a deficit. When you imagine it's a bank account and you're at I don't know, minus $50, right? And you come back and you're plus $10, and then all of a sudden you go back minus 15 and you just keep on playing in that line, which is not good. You just got to fill the tank. Try to get as much as you can, like get your nutrition right, get your weights right, get as much load as you can through practice, through the weight room, be able to run in the treadmill for, I don't know, for 20, 30, 40 minutes, because when you come and play in the game, then the game doesn't feel as hard. But again, I feel like I've been playing in just a deficit this whole year. And now this is the first time that I feel like I have a little bit in my tank that I'm not like risking anything, so I'm happy that I'm here.
Speaking of that, last time you came back, they kept you on that minutes limit around like 31, 32 minutes. Are you expecting that again, or was the goal of this long absence to be like, we're not doing the 31, 32 minutes limit, like I'm going to be free to play 35 or 40 or whatever is needed in a game?
I don't know. I think I'm in minute restriction, from what I'm understanding. I'm not sure, but I think I was subbed out at 6 on the clock in the first quarter, which usually that's not the case. I think I usually come out at 3 or 4. Then I was out for 6, 5, 11, like 11, 12 minutes. So that tells me that I'm in minute restriction. So I just gotta, trust the coach staff, trust the training staff, and slowly get back in the rhythm and get to where I want to be.
We just talked to Bobby, and he had said, one of the things that's unusual here is, we're talking to him about finding a way to get into a play-in spot. And he said the goal here is always to win championships. So it's a little weird to kind of do this. As you're coming back from an injury and trying to get back on the floor and trying to play again, knowing that that's kind of what you're chasing, how difficult is that maybe mentally to know that the team's kind of behind the 8 ball in the way that they are right now?
Yeah, it's a struggle. I feel like the team plays at its best when everybody's connected, right? When everybody's on the same page and everybody wants the same thing. Right now, to be honest with you, I'm just happy that I'm out there. Now I've dealt with 3 injuries this year, and I'm just happy that I'm doing what I love. Obviously, I think we got 24 games left. It's 24 finals. We just got to take it a game at a time. We dropped 3, I think, 3, right? We have Atlanta, Utah, and one more. I don't remember who else, but we just got to come out high intensity. Hopefully, I can be in a better rhythm, have the team better, and try to win the next one.
I know you were always adamant that you wanted to come back and play, but there were reports, that you might sit out for the remainder of the season. What was that ever a consideration? Okay, and I guess Eric kind of asked what I was.
Doc Rivers said that the thing that he wants to do is regain that rhythm that they had while you were out. How long do you think it's going to take to find that rhythm again?
As a team? I don't know. Hopefully next game. I don't know. The team was playing really good, really good, and the ball was moving. They were fighting open guys. They were defending. They were competing. Even from yesterday in the first half against Chicago, the ball was hopping, right? Minus the game against New York, that I think we over-dribbled as a team. But overall, I feel like the team has been in such a good groove, right? So we just got to get back to that. It doesn't matter what we did against the second half against Chicago, what we did tonight. If guys were tired or whatever, we got to get back to competing, right? So we got to keep on moving the ball, finding open shot, keep on creating advantage for the next guy. And by doing the little things we're going to get ourselves back in the rhythm. Obviously, like I've never played with Uz, or haven't played with Cam. Um, I've played with Jericho, but at times. So we're gonna get back in the rhythm, but it's gonna be a game at a time.
Yanni, to that point, you talked about how appreciative you are just to be back on the court. AJ said something to the effect of he feels like tonight it was a loss of identity with the guys. I'm just curious for you from a mental standpoint and from a leadership standpoint, how do you help your team find that identity in these last few games?
I'll be honest with you. I try as much as I can when I do this stuff to answer as honest as I can. Right now, I'm just trying to get back in the rhythm, right? Being able to not play for 6 weeks, and the second time that I've actually played against contact was today. And, I feel like the more I'm in shape, the more I have my wind under me, the more I can, be able to help my team and not just, be a better basketball player, just be more vocal, right? The more you're trying to figure out yourself and your spots and try to figure out how you play with your teammates, the more you kind of cave into yourself. And you're not as vocal, you do not control the game as much. And I think right now I'm at that place. I'm trying to figure out myself. I'm trying to figure out how can I fit into the team, which, a lot of people might say, you should not try to fit into the team. You should just go out there and play. But no, it's the reality. I'm trying to figure out how to play with Scoot, Ryan, Cam, Uz, and all these guys. And maybe this is the first time of my career that they got to help me find my identity, not vice versa.